And the other thing is, I did say yesterday on the air, and then I'm going to set up Mark Harris, because I got to tell you what, he's on a rant.
He's on a patriotic rant, though, right?
Yeah, it's the funniest thing.
He's like Kate Smith has been reincarnated in Mark Harris's body.
You're making a lot of sense.
It's the funniest thing that you ever going to see. Mark Harris has been calling Vinny with angry phone calls.
Angry?
Yeah, because he's angry. He's angry about, the terrorists. And he somehow thinks in his mind that he's like in the middle of this. And Vinny said, listen, if you're going to have Mark on, let Mark just talk, because it's funny. Because let him, I know usually you mix it up with him. He says, but let him go. Let him go. Wait,
I was, offered an interview with Mark Harris. He was on his national tour, but he could take some time out.
Who offered this to you?
I guess his manager, his agent.
That was Mark.
That's Mark disguising his voice. All right, here's Mark calling Vinny. It's on his answering message. He gets all angry. You got to hang with it.
Vinny, it's Mark. I just arrived in New York from Washington, as you know.
Always on a busy schedule.
With that voice, I can't imagine him angry.
Yeah, but he's on a busy schedule. He just arrived from Washington into New York.
You'd think he was there talking to the president.
Yeah.
And I'm a little tired. But tomorrow I'll be live with Howard, and Tony Toronto informs me on my machine where I checked in that somebody in New York has called Howard Stern a warmonger. I really would like to see who and what they said, because if Howard is a warmonger, then what are the terrorists?
Isn't it a warmongerer?
Monger.
Is it?
Mongerer. I don't know. Richard? After he starts talking.
Isn't it a warmongerer?
Warmonger.
It is warmonger?
It's like a fishmonger.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's Mongo when he says it.
Just a Mongo. Mongo Jerry.
Right.
Who brought down the
If Howard is a warmongo Jerry.
World Trade Center and took innocent lives. Pacifist, like Jane Fonda, and I have a statement that's being released regarding Jane Fonda, who did call Martha Ray a warmonger. So I will take issue and like to read my statement about Jane Fonda.
Mind you, this is into Vinny's answering machine.
Wow. He's reading the statement into the answering machine.
He's making a statement to Vinny's answering machine. Vinny, who has no power.
But if you'd be kind enough to make sure I have the written word of who, and they said what, accusing Howard Stern of being a warmonger, I would really take issue with that. Because that person obviously doesn't know what a warmonger is, and obviously did not have any people that perished in the attack on America. I would really like to understand if all America has gone absolutely loony, because there are some people, no matter what.
I like Mark Harris wondering about people going loony.
Howard Stern he's a patriot, he's American, and so am I. Gay or not, American is first. Now get me the information.
I want to make it clear, I'm not gay.
He's American first?
He's American first, gay second. Finally.
I thought he was gay first.
Except in Germany.
He seems more gay than he does American, but that's just my point of view.
Oh.
All right, so you got to let him go.
Oh, that's funny.
But he finally admitted it, didn't he? Wasn't he sort of on the fence? He wouldn't.
Well, he was heterosexual when we first met him.
He's gay. He just told you he's more American than gay, but he's gay. He's a gay American.
He jumps around. Last week he was bi.
Bring him in. Bring him to me. Toot sweet.
Sometimes to have peace, we must have war. So with all people who really want peace, let us pledge our allegiance to the United States of America.
A very serious Mark Harris.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer.
Nothing is sadder than a serious queen.
I know.
And I have never seen anybody so serious.
Queen.
You are not smiling. There is nothing funny going on right now. Fred, stop this for a second.
I don't even think he's dating. That's how serious.
Are you dating during the crisis?
No.
You are not. You have not seen a man since September 11th.
My zipper has not
No.
down.
What is that?
My zipper has not come down. You couldn't even get it up. Not even a flagpole could you get up.
Oh, boy.
Howard, clearly...
Mark,
look.
But when did you record this song? The new one that we're listening to right now.
1986. I laid down... I'm rehashing it. You
Go ahead.
moron.
Yes.
The vocal tracks were recorded the day after the attack, the 12th.
So after the attack, you immediately went into the studio and recorded a patriotic song.
If you recall me at Caroline's last year, I did a patriotic salute as well.
Yes, you were able...
You always were patriotic.
Even in your pain, you were able to go into the recording studio and record this.
If you hear my voice, the anger was the
Let me
energy.
listen some more. Let me listen some more.
Just like a newborn baby.
Yes.
Sitting on his mother's knee. America, I love you, and there are many million people like me. This land is your land.
I don't hear anger in this part.
My land.
Is there anger here?
There's anger.
In this part? Let me listen.
New York Island, from the redwood
I hear sadness. I don't hear anger.
The energy, what I speak of.
Yes.
And it's probably the first time I'm singing in key.
You are,
from anger.
yes, you're very serious today. You even have the American flag draped on your shoulder.
Did you
Sewn
design that?
Sewn in? Did you design that yourself?
Yes.
Now, I've heard this song before. What is this called?
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, Beautiful? Yeah, I've heard of it.
You've heard of it?
Yeah. You didn't write this, did you?
No.
Fruited plain.
Even know the words.
Fruited plain. Is that a gay reference?
No, but all your gay remarks, I guess, is for consumption of your listening audience.
All right, let's get down to it. You are very serious. Make your
You're
statement.
not gay today.
You are mostly an American.
I am an American.
Are you
and
American
only,
more or a gay more?
Only in America
Go ahead.
can you afford to be any practicing religion or sexual persuasion or anything.
That's right. That's right.
America.
In Germany as well,
Yes.
where you frequently have gay sex. Be honest. You do not?
I had a lover in Germany. Does that interest you?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it does.
Yes. Then sometimes you may come to Berlin with me, and I'll introduce you.
Didn't you, in fact, have buttermilk baths in
yes.
Germany?
Yes.
Okay.
Has
That's
all that
before
stopped,
we've
though?
been attacked.
You do not.
The only laughter we have now
Have you
on stage
have
is
you
Robin.
have you taken buttermilk baths since the attack, September 11th?
No.
Why
What
is
does that have to do with the current situation?
Because Mayor
You make
Giuliani
fun-
says
just one
we
minute.
have to get
Are you
back to
going
our
let-
normal way of life.
Our way of life.
Your way of life.
No, ours. America's way of life will never be normal as we knew it before.
So you will not. What?
More terror
How will you change?
is coming to our country. Forget about me, Howard. Are you serious? Or you want to just joke?
All right. I can see you're very serious.
I
You're
just
damn
have
right.
to know how much he's given up. No exfoliating.
That is not what you have to know. What you have to know.
What does she need to know?
no face
with
mask.
responsibility, you have a wonderful syndicated show.
Let me say something. Richard Johnson, you're a fan of the show. Have you ever seen Mark Harris this serious? Comment on this.
No, I'm just shocked because he's usually fun-loving. He usually
Gregarious, yeah.
has a lot
Is
of
this a new Mark Harris?
No, this is
somber, serious Mark Harris, and I think that
wallmongering Mark Harris.
I think it's interesting that he has been able to develop his foreign policy while he was abroad in Germany in buttermilk baths.
Didn't you come here and immediately start singing to Arab families when you
I
heard the
handed
news?
out my CDs. Just
Come
a
here,
minute.
Sharif.
Are we going to have a normal show? Or
I
it's
didn't
just
say
gonna be-
that. Was not me.
We have to know
Airwaves
if he-
must be treated responsible
Yes, but
in
Mark,
times
did
of
you
war.
show
We
up-
are in a defensive position now. This is
Did
not
you
Vietnam.
Will you
You
enlist
show up at people's doors with
I
this
sure
face
did.
on? I mean, my goodness.
Of course.
with a serious face? And
I
what did
think
you do?
this is a
Describe
very
to my
serious-
audience what you did. You
This is a
knocked on
very
people's doors.
serious moment.
You knocked on people's doors. Well, it's a serious moment, but you knocked on people's doors, and what did you do? You made them come out on the street and sing God Bless America?
I went to supermarkets, I knocked on doors, everything short of malls because of the security.
Right.
Up until when I got to Washington, there was confusion whether I was a protester, which I am not.
Right.
Okay?
I see.
But
Who was confused?
Who was confused? The military?
No.
Who? The police? I mean, I'm seriously.
It's really not funny, okay?
No, wait, I'm asking you who was confused.
From both sides of your mouth, Howard.
Thank you.
Okay?
I'm ambidextrous.
I am again, and I'm bisexual, but that's not what it's going to take.
Are you bisexual or gay? You're gay.
I'm celibate, okay?
Really? You dumped your boyfriend over this?
No, are you flying to Berlin to meet him?
No, I'm asking you.
Let's talk about serious matters.
That's pretty serious. You've stopped being gay over what happened?
I got it. I figured it out.
What is serious is freedom.
Air travel has been affected.
No. I am flying.
You're afraid to fly?
I am flying this week.
Where are you flying to?
Back to California.
You are?
And I will be on 100 radio stations.
You will?
Yes.
You will go on 100 radio stations?
No, they're calling me at my home.
All the stations are calling you?
Many talk shows.
Many, okay. And what will you...
What day was that?
And what will you... What day is that?
Probably starting tomorrow.
Okay. What will you say to the stations?
Like I have said to the American people, we have weapons and we have a good man in the White House. But you cannot win a war without spirit, backbone, patriotism. When you watch the news, all you see is Arabs united. Don't fight a Muslim country, okay? That's ridiculous.
Well, I agree with that.
We have to be in a defensive mode. We were attacked. Again, this is not Vietnam, okay? We must be informed. The only television news out there that has good information and bravery is Fox.
Bravery?
Yes. Brevity.
Is that a word?
Bravery.
I don't know what he was going for,
Fox,
Richard, really.
Fox is very clear, and John Gibson is amazing. Okay?
Amazing
and
man.
I don't know the man.
Do you find him attractive?
Oh.
Muscular.
Why? Why is that silly?
You are no different than Jay Letterman.
Jay Letterman?
Whatever they are. Jay Leno.
David Leno. Jay Leno.
Jay Leno.
Dave Letterman.
David Letterman.
John Stewart.
Dan Rather. All of them.
What about
John
them?
Stewart.
What about them?
They have no spine. They are.
You have a spine?
Yes, I do.
What are you going to do for the country?
Try to ignite patriotism. Oh, shut up. Try to ignite patriotism.
You are going to ignite...
Do you know what
you don't
the
think
London
we're patriotic?
people went through in the Blitzkrieg?
Yes, I do.
We're going to have worse. And this audience
What are you
will
going through?
change.
What do you know about the Blitzkrieg?
I know what he's up to, Howard.
What is he up to?
He wants to lead.
No, I don't
He's the
want
cheerleader.
to lead.
He wants to be the main.
Do you want to be a cheerleader?
You people will not get serious until
Were you ever a
further
cheerleader?
terror will reign on our country.
Were you?
Well, what
and
should we
you
be
are
doing,
not
Mark?
contributing
What
to
should we do?
patriotism.
What should we do?
Call for a united front. Call for all people at home to stand up for their freedom.
And how should we do that?
Don't fear. Fear is fear. Crying in front of the television as broadcasters, they should be ashamed. Oh,
We
you
said
shut up, you
that.
idiot.
Well, we said that.
Yes, but now you make fun of my sexual life? I mean, where
Yes,
does
yes,
that come
we
in?
will always do
Where
that.
does
We have
come
the
in?
freedom to do that. That's part of my patriotism, to make fun of your sexuality.
Stop that.
Why would we ever stop
Howard,
making fun of your
Who
sexuality?
and why did somebody
You're
call
telling
you
me
a
to go.
warmonger?
You're telling me to go back on the air. You're telling me to conduct my life, to be patriotic. You're telling me to go do my show. You're saying get on airplanes and fly. So
Yes,
of course
I
I'd
am.
make fun of you.
Why?
Because you're the funniest guy I ever met.
Okay, well,
I mean, how could I take you
I don't
seriously?
find myself funny.
You
but,
are so
you don't.
funny.
But, Howard, you are a patriotic person.
Of course.
You're not a warmonger.
I am a bigger patriot than you.
Fine.
And you
Yes,
know
you're
it.
taller. I know.
No, it's
yeah.
not taller. I am more patriotic
Meanwhile,
than you.
I walk without security, and you pay money to have security. I go to high-profile.
Who do I
public.
pay to have
you
security?
Do not.
I do
you
not.
walk around Manhattan?
Yes.
Where?
Every day I walk
Then
around
come
Manhattan.
downstairs with me and give out CDs.
I won't walk anywhere with you.
Because you
Your
won't.
CD I should give out?
You won't.
I
That's
walk
why.
around every day. How dare you accuse me of that?
Then
You don't know
let's
anything
go
about me.
downstairs to
With
6th
your CD?
Avenue.
What,
No,
help you?
What's that
without
got
my
to do with
CD.
patriotism?
Let's go show no fear.
I show no fear.
Go downstairs with me.
He's no more afraid than he ever was.
I'm not going to go there. I'm afraid of you, but I'm not going downstairs. I'll go downstairs, but I'm not going down with you.
You are.
What is your statement today? Make a statement that you can rally the
Why
people.
are you fighting with us,
I
Mark?
am not
He is fighting with
I
everyone.
Am defending.
He thinks
I
he's
am
at
not
war.
fighting.
What is
we
the defensive
are.
mode,
We
Mike?
He's at war with
are
me.
at war.
What
No.
is the defensive
Look,
mode you're talking about?
that we must have unity. I went cross-country.
We have unity.
We don't.
Who is not
There's
unified?
a lot of American people.
Who? Name them.
I have them on tape. I can't say I can name them.
All right, what did
When
they say?
they saw you, they did what?
They read for the hills.
You're not
said, that's
serious.
it, we're leaving America.
You are not serious. You are not responsible.
I am
with
very serious.
broadcasting content.
That's right. I'm irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
Yeah,
You
that's
are
right.
irresponsible.
I'll take credit for that.
But I have to tell you, I did 2 shows in Chicago, both man-cow, and he has nothing against you, and there should be unity, and he is very brave.
2 shows, both.
Oh, he's not a brave.
He's brave.
Well, how is he brave?
He walked down the streets of Chicago.
Oh, big deal. I walked down the streets of New York. There's no
With
bombing
Mark
going on.
Harris.
Yeah, with Mark Harris.
He boasts his patriotism.
Oh, whatever. You know, Mark,
Okay.
you're such a sap. You're
I'm not
such
a sap. No.
You're a sap. If
No,
that's what you
Howard.
believe, that someone's brave because they walk down the street.
Okay.
Who doesn't walk down the street?
Howard,
If anyone would walk down the street with Mark Harris is brave.
How will you invite America through your listening audience to be brave?
How dare you say who's brave and who isn't?
How dare you?
You don't even know.
You said Jon Stewart was crying like a woman.
And I said it was perfectly
How dare
reasonable. He cried like a woman.
So, what's the big deal?
And you act like a woman.
And who cares?
And
No,
you-
I'm upset because I really believed you would be more patriotic and more helpful.
I'm patriotic, but I don't just sit here and be serious with you. Just that doesn't make me patriotic.
You have to be serious.
No.
You have to be serious.
With
For the
you?
terror. Look at the World Trade Center right here in New
Well,
York.
who
Is that
hasn't?
not serious? What more terror do you need?
We've been very serious about it, Mark. You're the one not being serious.
I'm
We're releasing that music, knocking on people's doors, annoying them with that music of yours.
Annoying
It might
them.
look to some people like you're trying to exploit this tragedy.
You're jumping on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're jumping on it with both feet.
No.
People your CD.
Yeah, imagine that.
For free.
He's selling CDs.
No, I'm not.
like
selling
You want
that.
people.
behind his music.
Why hand out
Howard?
CDs of your music
Howard,
while America is burning?
Do you know how many people do not even know God Bless America? They don't even know.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't
sing
bother
the
you.
Taliban away?
No, you feel it. How come the Taliban are so united and we are so weak? Why should we be arguing?
Because they listen to Broadway show tunes?
Why should we be arguing? I know all
you
of you
started it.
like
You came in here and said that I'm not a patriot.
No, I didn't. I said you are. I believe
I am
you
a
to be
bigger patriot than you, but sitting and
Bigger
listening
in
to
what
your
way?
CD and
Bigger
walking
in
down the
what
street
way?
with you doesn't make me patriotic.
Bigger in what
We
way?
are certainly behind whatever actions our country needs to take and to sacrifice whatever we need to sacrifice
That's right.
to win this war.
I'm not
What are
saying-
you up to?
Then
Milk baths.
What will you tell your listening audience for unity?
For unity? Are you insane? Listen to me.
You don't believe in
need to
unity.
go to a
We
psychiatrist
will say you're insane.
in the worst way.
They said that about my late wife, too.
Yes.
What?
But she gave it her all.
Oh, please. Your
And Jane
late
Fonda
wife
should
married
be
a homosexual.
And Jane Fonda should
Nobody
be
said anything.
remembered. This will
What is
be
your
my last
statement to
show.
Jane Fonda?
Good.
Jane Fonda should be
It's your
remembered as
last
an
show?
exercise person.
Jane Fonda
Reason.
doesn't have anything to
It's
do
the
with
women.
America.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Thursday, she released a statement that Mancow gave me, and I read my response to her.
Yeah, and you know, that's the other thing. If that's your new boyfriend, then
he's
fine.
not
Then
a
go on his
boyfriend.
show if
He
that's
is
what you
not
have
a
to do. If
boyfriend.
he's your boyfriend, go
We
on
are
his
all
show.
Americans, yes or
Yeah,
no?
well, I'm an American. I don't know about
believe
you.
you are.
I don't know about you.
I am.
You don't act very American to me.
Why?
But did he
Tell me why.
Because you're going around handing out CDs. That's not
not
going
An
to
a
be.
serious.
American spirit.
That's the way you're going to help people.
I know what we
Feel
should do.
America's love.
We got to carpet bomb Afghanistan with Mark's CDs.
I tell you, they will run for the hills. Now,
No.
I wanted to give you an
But
opportunity.
did he just announce that this is going to be his last show with
Yes.
us?
Yes,
And you know
because
what?
You're not
Excellent.
speaking in one voice for America. You tell me
you
whether
are
you
not
go
the
a man
judge.
pal. That's
You're not
not
the
the
judge.
point.
Honey, go on any show you want because I didn't see any shows looking for you till I got on the air with you.
I have
And you go on
always given
all
you
the
the
shows
credit,
you
excuse
want
me.
and sit there with your new
Howard.
Now you're
boyfriend
ready to leave.
and hand out
Goodbye.
CDs.
Howard, I have
you can leave.
always-
You can leave anytime you
Why
want.
do you have to stay now? Why
Howard,
you show up?
I have always given you the credit, especially
Whatever.
when it came for getting the Medal of Freedom. You gave me the
You're trying to
platform.
call people patriotic or not patriotic. You don't even know what it is.
I
Handing
know
out
what
CDs.
it is.
What is it, Dominic?
I think Mark Harris is correct.
What?
The greater tragedy in the World Trade Center. His music.
Oh, you.
No, handing out CDs is not going to help
American
unite America. You know
They
that.
won't. No, they do get to feel some patriotism.
Oh, nobody could listen to those for very long.
Why not?
Come on, Mark.
Why not?
America. All together, let us stand with one voice and defend our country, our freedom, and our democracy, and support President Bush and his administration to wipe out terrorism.
Listen, you want to hear...
Listen to the end of it. It's almost
All right, good.
We should listen to Celine
And
Dion.
destroy fanatics and governments who support their hate. Innocent people, too, will die, but so too did all those here on September 11th, 2001's attack on America.
Listen.
They find that funny. It's amazing.
You don't know? This is not going to make anybody fight.
No.
Well,
Ever in peace may you
Take
wait.
the starch right out of him.
For the emblem of...
Yeah, Cabby, go ahead.
This guy's a queer, and he's a
So are
communist.
you. Hey, so are you.
So what? I'm at least an American queer.
you are an American who will stand up to terror the same way I will.
Dude, you're not standing up to anything. You're trying to exploit
will
this.
cower.
Is that what you
have
will do?
no spirit.
Hey, Cabby.
I have no spirit. I jumped out of airplanes in the 82nd Airborne,
Yeah,
jackass.
jackass. All Americans should support Americans, not stand divided.
Dude, you're trying to make money off this.
Dude, you're an asshole. I spent my own money, which Martha Ray left me, to do these CDs and to give them out.
I'm going to break your arm.
You could break your ass. Do you understand? You're all fools.
You know what?
You've done. You have divided America today.
No, America's divided.
We had everybody on the team, and
America
you...
is divided.
You know what they need to do, Howard? They just need to send him over there. You know why, don't you?
Board.
Why should they send them over there, Cabby?
Because there's more gay Muslims than any other religion.
Yes, you notice
Because-
their pee stains on their
Because I'm going to tell you,
idiot.
will you shut your pie hole so I can talk?
No, why would I want you to talk?
Listen, there's nothing wrong with being gay.
No, there's nothing wrong with being gay, but see, it's okay over there until you're about 13 because they're so close. They're real huggy, kissy guy. And the girls, because they're all separated.
I think Cabby and
What he's
Mark
up to.
Harris are coming together.
Yeah.
I'm going to break Mark Harris's arms and
Go
beat him
get
with
your
them.
head
You're not going to break anybody's arm.
Bunch
I know.
of idiots.
But I don't
Look,
understand why
you
Mark
don't
came here
understand.
to
That's
start
the
war with
problem.
us.
He is on fire. He wants to fight someone, but there's no one
We're
else.
the only ones here.
We're the enemy.
I suggest everybody stands up for America.
Well, who
and for the
isn't? Why are you
Western
accusing
world
people
in
of not
your-
doing that?
Because I've
You
heard-
accused me of not being an American. You
No, I
said
did
I'm not patriotic.
I said you were
Because I make
patriotic.
jokes?
You don't
But
listen.
now we're not.
Here's a priority, and you're not facing the priority.
Homo.
Oh, please. I am too.
What is
You don't
the
even
priority?
know. I talk about it every day.
Yes, but the priority is cohesion. We must all stick together.
So who isn't?
Just like the Blitzkrieg in London.
Who isn't sticking together?
Just like it's never been before.
You're acting like it's not together. It is together. You
There
see,
are a
people
lot
are
of
fighting together. They're cleaning up the World Trade Center together. Our army is going over there.
Well,
People
you go
want.
to Albuquerque and Kansas like I did.
Yeah, and,
Well,
yeah.
Mark, when you come in and people do scatter, I agree with you.
That's right. They do. You do. You should stay home. Is what
I
you should
should
do.
stay home.
You should stay home and let
And
people
wait
unify
for
the
further
country.
terror.
Hey, Howard, I
Yeah.
guarantee within 1 week we'll have word of Osama's head.
Oh, I think so.
They're already there. They probably
Listen,
already have them.
and no offense to Mark, but the music that we should be listening to during this time is not feminine music.
No, not
It should not the Grand Ole Flip.
I shouldn't get visions of the Rockhead.
Right. This is what you should be listening to. You ready? Slayer. We should be listening to. We should be listening to Slipknot.
We should be cutting their throats.
We should be listening to masculine music.
We should be cutting them over there.
How'd that get in?
Typo negative. See, this is what we got to be listening to.
Rise up. Send the heavy metals over there.
Counting on all of you being 1960 wannabes. That's what you are.
Listen to this.
Well, that's better than an English.
This isn't going to make anybody fight.
Really? You don't find love of country?
What'd you say?
You don't find love of country in those words?
The way you're singing it, no.
It's sung as it is, a march.
All I hear is love of men.
Well, stop bending over and listening to yourself.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever is freedom.
You ruined Martha Ray. Dude, Martha Ray was an American hero. So
Very
you better.
happy.
you flaming homo.
May God bless America.
Yeah, you don't know anything about God Bless America. Have you ever served in anything but a gay bar?
No.
Have you served in the armed forces?
I was 3A. Had they declared it a war?
3A?
That's really gay.
You don't even know what 3A is. Why should I define it?
It's like a $3 bill.
Let's end this with God bless America.
All right.
From the mountains to the prairie to the ocean, white with foam.
That sounds like 5H, not 3A to me.
Northwest America,
My home, sweet home.
God
3A is anal. Is that?
No, that's cohesion. You're
Thank you.
a very good American to me.
I mean, we have to cohesion with you in order to be American? I mean, is that what
Am
you're
I
saying?
any less American than you?
I mean, what
Am
is
I
your
less
point?
a person than you?
When
Yes.
we cut you, do you not bleed?
Not Mark. Well,
May
there
I
it is.
just say, Mark,
Go ahead.
that maybe you don't know the music that would bring the country together.
Yeah, it's possible that your music will not bring the country.
You know what would bring the country together, Howard? Stormtroopers of death. Speak English or die, or maybe F the Middle East.
There you go.
That'd bring us together.
Now there's a real American, crazy
There's a real
kid.
American.
Yeah, that's right.
The
Paratrooper.
I got red, white, blue tattooed all over my body long before this ever happened. What do you got?
Try using soap.
Dick tattooed on your face?
The visions of America protesting
Yes.
and our Dan Rathers crying is so weakening and unsupportive for victory.
Yeah, but
we
there was
must
1,000
have
people
Will you shut that
protesting.
man up already?
1,000
with that
free
man?
huggers.
Shut him up.
He wants to say something. He's being
What does he
cohesive.
want to
We're
say?
about freedom of speech.
All right, let's let Mark say his. Thank you, Cabby, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. Let me read this
Uh-oh.
regarding Jane Fonda.
Okay. All right. Let's get on the
Open
right
letter
track.
to Jane
All right. This is
Fonda.
maybe we can all get behind this. Let's.
Without making fun, perhaps?
Well, let's see.
Perhaps.
I doubt it, but
Well,
let's
what
see.
can you reserve your comments till I finish it?
It would be difficult, but I'll try.
Without sound effects, I just want to read it.
Well, you need to have patriotic music behind you. I don't think you'll argue.
No,
with that.
I'd like to articulate without the music.
Well, all right. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Articulate.
articulate without the music. Yes.
Jane Fonda, you might have ruined my late wife Martha Ray's Hollywood career and polluted Hollywood enough to cause films like Independence Day and inspire Reverend Jackson to commit treason like you.
How long is this going to be? I just want to know.
You won't let
I will let you finish the rest,
You
but
just
not
danced
free.
us all
is it going to be 10
What's
minutes?
going on in that
Was
first
there any
No, all right,
rewriting done?
All right, because already I'm ready to pass out. Go ahead. Let's all come together.
But you will not destroy me nor America's patriotism coming. It is more important now to pay attention to American causes and defend freedom for victory over fanatics like you and the Taliban. Last phrase. If you really have the need to analyze the Afghans' problems after the World Trade Center, Pentagon, and threat of further terror, then go over there, because that is hell on earth, and that is where you belong, as Henry Fonda is in heaven with Martha Ray. And I mean every word.
I know you do. I'm just trying to figure out what you said. I have no idea what that means.
Like Jane, you suck.
I know, but I'll let you read it.
She's un-American. She always has been. And her recent statements, even Oprah's recent statements, that we should sit down and have dialogue with them. These, first of all, are women.
Well,
they
I
don't
agree
think
with
anything
you. I
of
agree
women.
with you. I agree with you.
Okay.
You're right on, Mark. There.
Yeah. See, we're with you.
Okay, so what is the
Absolutely.
problem about accepting me as an equal according to your broadcast? I'm not.
Who said you
No
were
one said you weren't.
You find my life, everything
Oh,
but
stop it.
un-American.
Fat Tony, you're on the air.
Mark, you flaming faggot. I think you got mud on your army helmet.
I'd like to see you survive anthrax, you moron.
Marianne, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey, Howard, I love you. Mark, you're out of your bird. You know what, Howard? It's been nothing but
And
support for
you
me
should
and my
get a
family.
bird in your mouth.
And you know what? You want to hear
In
me
your
sing?
case, a hawk. And now you sound like a bird.
Good.
You're out of your bird, man.
Right.
You don't know
And
what you're talking
Howard,
about.
Yes.
Howard, there's nothing but support me and my family and all of us going through this terrible tragedy. And you know what? You're singing singing is nauseating. It's first.
Your voice, lady, is like toilet paper used.
Mark, I just have to stop you there. You're insulting a woman who lost her sister-in-law in the World
I'm
Trade
sorry
Center.
for the loss.
What you've just done is atrocity.
The loss is one thing. Her voice is most irritating.
You're bigger than that.
Her voice
Mark,
is irritating.
try to be bigger than that, please.
Suck it up.
This is a woman you're beating up.
Everybody here.
I think you're jealous of my singing, Mark.
By the way, Mark, I don't think
I don't
anybody...
even know what kind of person I'm talking to.
I think even you would admit that you do look like Muhammad Atta.
I look like Muhammad Atta.
You do.
In your eyes, perhaps it's
the
true.
dark hair.
In your eyes,
bushy,
I feel sorry.
Take a look at the picture.
I don't need to see it.
All right. Well,
Mark,
you will
I
admit
want
that.
to ask you something.
It's a phone call anyway. Why
That's
bother?
Marianne from Brooklyn.
Marianne,
I'm alive,
yes.
I'm living, I'm breathing. It's definitely Marianne from Brooklyn. How could you have the nerve to say you're selling your CDs?
I am not selling my CDs.
But I mean, you produce them with her money. You got freaking balls.
I have more than that. I have Martha's belief.
All right. Listen. Obviously, there's a lot of anger here.
But let me understand. The country would turn anger against me and not on someone like Roseanne who spit on our national anthem. Don't you find that a little berserk?
I don't believe Roseanne spit on the national anthem. I think she sang it as good as she could.
Spit.
Hey, honey.
She was mimicking
You're not singing it any better. You're not singing it any better.
I'm not judging her voice. I'm judging the image of what it portrays. The Taliban.
So now Roseanne is the enemy?
Did the country do anything when she did the country do anything when she spit on the song?
Oh, come on.
What did you do? You had your ball sack cut.
No.
Yeah. You had ball sack operation. Mike, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yes, I want to support him, Mark. I support everything that you're doing.
Why?
I think it's a great thing, and I'm willing to make my little donation too. I'm willing to buy one, get one free on the hamsters in my pet store.
All right.
Hi, Robin.
Hello.
John, go ahead. You're on the air. John? Not
in
there.
the air, not on the air.
He's on the air.
In the air.
Oh, please. You're in the ozone. John, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the military should get some huge speakers and play Mark Harrison's music over in Afghanistan. That'll throw him right out. Hey, Al, my brother's a firefighter in 227 Bergen and Ralph in Brooklyn.
Yes.
And, Mark, if you're so brave, well, I want to see you dig in that deep pocket of yours and donate some money to the Stern Relief Fund, because the money does go to firefighters and people who lost their lives up there. So let's see, big guy, your big mouth, where's the money at?
My big mouth,
yeah, where's the money at?
Is on myself defending America.
Said, you speak up now.
We could.
You got money.
Martha spent
How much money, jerk off?
Hey, asshole.
Asshole. How much money?
Asshole.
How much money, jerk off?
You
jerk off. How much money?
I will spend
How much money, jerk off?
I want. You will not dictate.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
You are not my leader. You will never hear it. So shut up. You're an idiot. This entire audience.
That was Governor Pataki. You were talking about.
Right.
It is. It's true. And you have no right saying that to him. Tyler, go ahead. You're on with Mark Harris.
Yeah, Howard, my name's Tyler. I'm 21. I'm a gay male, and I'm going to be going in the Army next week.
Yes.
And I think what Mark is doing is beautiful, though. I really think he's a beautiful person. And Mark, before I leave for the Army, I'd like to, I don't know, maybe get together with you, because I could go there and die and never be with somebody, and I think you're beautiful.
All these phony calls.
You feel it's a phony call? A gay man joining the military?
Sensational and ridiculous.
You don't think he wants to have sex with Mark Harris?
Let me say this, with the further terror that will hit our nation, no matter where it's dispersed, your audience and everybody else will change.
Your song moved me in a way, though.
Will change.
Mark,
forget about my song. It's
all right, let's take one serious call.
So far as to start
I really want to be with him.
I'll know all his
You really want to be with Mark? You're going to have to
hang up.
He's going to let me go off to the Army, and I may die.
Finally, let's talk to the ghost of Martha Ray. Go ahead, you're on the air.
You gay son of a bitch! That think you use that homo money on those goddamn patriotic things!
All right, Martha.
You're not patriotic, you're patriotic!
Mark, is this Martha Ray or not?
You
better believe me.
No, you know it.
All right, he's not a ghost.
If you ever saw a missile, you bend over for it!
And this is funny to the audience today. It won't be with the next
So, Mark, your message is what? Go ahead. Let me give you the microphone.
Just
because I do have to take a break.
How should we all be conducting
ourselves? Tell us how to conduct ourselves, since we don't know how to do it.
Conduct ourselves like Londoners did during the Blitzkrieg.
Londoners.
That's what's coming.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Stand up tall. Don't walk with your heads down in the city like I see.
Oh, like you see.
Be patriotic. And you can see.
And we're not patriotic.
Everybody. Spread
Only
the
Mark
word.
Harris.
No, not only Mark Harris. Howard Stern, you have a good listening audience. Put it to good use and be responsible.
I see. So I'm irresponsible, but you're going to...
anything I say is no good,
Well, you say
Howard.
you're telling me to be responsible as if I haven't been.
Howard, you have made your decision to just be sensational. Okay?
No, that's not true. You don't even listen to this show.
You're patriotic. I never called you un-American, and you said those things. You said that I sold my CDs. I didn't sell one.
I said you hand them out.
Stand corrected.
Well, it's the same thing. You're looking for promotion.
I am not looking.
Don't hand out your CDs. You want to be a real American. You're telling me how to be a real American. Now let me advise you. The best thing you could do is stop handing out your CDs.
But that's your
If you
opinion.
want to work...
I have so much email from people who are spirited
Don't
by
believe it.
No, I do believe
They're goofing on you.
No, they're not goofing.
No one...
But the days of your audience will change, and you must change, too.
Howard, listen to you. Now listen
to me. You are not being patriotic. Walking around handing out your own CD does not come off as a unifying thing. You know you're not a great musician. No one wants to sit and listen to that.
I was. I think I feel in my heart towards freedom, Americans
we all feel that.
Together
You're not the only one.
I think if Mark was really going to rally us around and create unity, he would give like a free concert in Central Park.
Well, there you go.
Millions of us
get behind that.
Well, then why don't you organize it with permit?
I am going to. With permit?
Permit.
All right. I will organize it.
Yes.
A Mark Harris patriotic concert to be held in Central Park.
Sponsored by Howard Stern.
That's right.
Okay, if you do it, I will be there.
Oh, you'll be our friend again?
No.
Oh, so
Robin,
if I put that together, you'll be our friend.
All Americans must be friends.
And I will videotape it for HBO.
Robin, at us, maybe we could be.
Robin.
Well, you have insulted me today, but that's all right.
I don't think I insulted you.
Osama bin Laden is on the phone. What is it, Osama?
Hello.
Yes.
I just want to say this, please. They tried to take my money, it didn't work. They could bomb us, it didn't work. But if they play that fags music one more time, I am giving myself up!
All right, well, there you go.
Sometimes you have to.
Who really want peace. Let us pledge our allegiance to the United States of America.
Oh, Mark.
While the storm clouds...
Are we going to forget to laugh?
Have you given up a laughter?
No. In your case, Robin, I say bravo. Your laugh, although it is staged, is enjoyable. It's enjoyable.
To a land that's free.
Oh, dear.
I'll be honest. Will oral sex with a man ever be fun again, or is it never going to be good?
It will never be an issue while we're at war.
I see. Yes, Neil?
Yeah, what's up, Howard?
Hey.
Morning, Robin.
Good morning.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that if this guy is such a patriot, why didn't he take the money that is spent to make these CDs and give it to the PBA fund?
Well, there you go.
That's a question
That's something you have to ask Mark.
I do believe I'm still in charge of spending my money as I see fit.
That's true.
Cause.
Well, but you can't go around criticizing everybody else's patriotism, and then when someone calls up and criticizes yours, you got to be able to take it.
I have to criticize the protesters. Yes.
All right.
We're not among them.
We're not a protester.
I didn't accuse you of, but I think you should invite more cohesion, as I said before. Let Americans
Here we go again.
We're inviting cohesion.
Then why do you make fun of me? I'm a fellow American.
Oh, please, Mark.
Oh, please, nothing.
Everybody can get behind that.
There's cohesion in Mark's underpants. All right. Listen, Mark.
My shorts are stuck.
Thank you for coming in. I see this is a new Mark Harris.
No, this is Mark Harris.
No.
Very wrong.
No, it is
this
is Mark Harris.
I like this Mark Harris.
I do not like this Mark.
I think this Mark Harris should be locked up.
No.
But Mark Harris, you are a new Mark Harris. Richard Johnson, have you ever seen him so serious?
No, I like the old one better.
Yeah.
You did.
Well, I liked Before the Attack better, but that's not going to happen.
The frivolous days are...
They have won.
They have won only if our country does not
They have
stand
won
united.
with you, Mark.
No.
You are forever changed.
Oh, no. They didn't win with me.
They won. They changed you.
They beat
I am
you.
still going. No.
You
You stopped even being a homo.
No, I am not.
You gave up the thing you love.
No.
You gave up being a homo.
That has nothing to do with war.
Sure it does.
I think there are people in your listening audience that finds your humor, as you're doing, sensational, wonderful, and good radio.
That's
I'm
right.
sure. And that's what it's about. But with the terror that has yet to come, all things will change.
All right. Thank you, Mark. And Vinny Favale, you have the final word. You are in touch with Mark Harris on a daily basis.
By the way, asked me to record that on his machine.
He
so
did.
let's
All right.
qualify
Hey,
that.
Mark.
Yes, Vinny.
Tell them about your patriotic house, how you redecorated your house in Beverly Hills.
It's in Bel Air.
Well, tell him.
Okay, it's the patriotic palace now, they call it, because it's all
Who's they?
red, white, and blue. Army Orchard has said something. I know there's many people coming by to take photographs, letters that are left to me. There is a statue.
Could you imagine his neighbors, how pissed off they are?
They're fine. I got letters from one last night.
What is on the house? Allow Mark to explain.
I love the idea that 7,000 people are dead, and Mark immediately thinks, redecorate.
No.
Mark thinks
I painted the Statue of Liberty. First of all, yes, I painted the whole house white.
Yes.
And there's 111 flags.
Yes.
But there is a Statue of Liberty with a quote. Feel the spirit of Martha Ray and help protect the USA. That's what we must have, what she was made of.
All right, Mark Harris, everybody. Blue Boy magazine named Mark Harris Patriot of the Year, I think.
Did you talk about Jerry Falwell?
Oh, boy.
Mark
Jerry
never even got to
Falwell is a fanatic.
We
He
know
is
that.
a Christian fanatic, like the Taliban is a Islamic fanatic. Fanatics are all crazy.
What is it, Gary?
Well, I just want to ask Mark something on a completely different subject.
Okay.
I was watching a piece on you in like Entertainment Tonight or one of those shows, and I was looking at your house and all the decorations and stuff. And a serious question.
I didn't even see that.
How much money of the money that you got, what percentage of it is left? Have you spent a lot of it?
I spent a lot.
More than 50%?
Yes.
Because I saw the house looked pretty well
I
decorated.
didn't see the house.
He took another.
I mean, I didn't see the picture because
see the
I didn't see
blue.
I didn't see the statue. I only saw the sketch. Now it's complete.
How much does it cost to build a statue? I mean, that's a good question.
It's a mural.
A mural. How much did that cost?
I'd rather not say.
Are you
over
almost
100,000?
Everything was very expensive.
Are you almost out of money?
No.
You still got some left?
No, you don't have to have a telephone
Mark
for me.
took another mortgage on the house to pay for it.
Ooh.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow. You took out another mortgage?
Yes, because
How many
I
mortgages
do
on that?
No, the only one. I do believe in everything Martha Ray stood for. She admitted Vietnam was wrong, but sharing morale and boosting it is a wonderful thing. It's not a bad thing.
No, we don't think
Some
it's
people
have
have
that.
the ability to do that. And so
The Afghans have that.
All right. Mark Harris, thank you for stopping by today. The serious Mark Harris.
I am so sad. Now we got to go to war. Because I got to have my frivolous, gregarious Mark Harris back.
Well, you could have whatever you want, honey.
I'm all for nuking the puke over there.
All right. Hey, listen, Vinny, thank you. Mark Harris, thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to plug here, Mark?
Well, I'm going to give CDs out at Archie's. I think you have the address and phone number. if
Mark will
anyone
be
wants to
appearing
come
at
over.
Archie's Place restaurant in Manhattan at noon today, where his CD, Defending America, will be available.
For free.
And you can email Mark with your patriotic thoughts and questions at harrissite@aol.com. Questions? What kind of questions? I can't imagine what if someone would contact Mark.
Yeah.
I'll email them to Vinny
Please
and he
do.
can subsequently give them to
I would love to read those on the air, if I may.
Fine.
You will stay in touch with Vinny, even though you're not talking about him.
Well, Vinny calls me a lot. I don't know why you always make it like I'm calling him.
I don't know what's going on between the two of them.
Vinny's in love with you.
Hopefully not.
Oh. You would turn him down?
Vinny, do you ask questions? Vinny's gone. All right, listen, we have to take a break. Mark Harris, thank you. And we'll listen to your music as
Thank
we leave
you. And
the
don't
air.
forget Central Park.
Central Park, that's right. You're putting that together.
I am going to ask the mayor if they can do a concert. And I will go attend this concert.
And sponsor it.
Absolutely. This is going to be an uncomfortable break.
Sitting on his mother's knee. America, I love you. And there are many million people like me.